Keeping in line with my recent theme, with my last few videos paired with the title of today's video, I try to offer advice. I try to offer advice that I would have liked to have heard when I was 19, 20, 21, navigating life, just looking for realistic, practical advice that isn't over dramatized, isn't over sensationalized. The problem with today's advice is it oversimplifies your journey and takes out a lot of the complexities that you come across when trying to achieve goals, when trying to achieve certain things. And so with that being said, here's a realistic guide to how to increase productivity from your boy. Let's get into it. So the first thing that I want to address when offering advice, increasing productivity, but also just in general, increasing productivity, is honestly, you have to take advice with a grain of salt sometimes, because what works for everyone might not work for you. So you really have to find and tailor and adjust advice and routines to make it fit your schedule, make it fit your lifestyle. Because if someone's telling you to wake up at 4, 5, 6 a.m. to go gym, but you go to bed at 12, it's not very conducive to your lifestyle, and you're just gonna spend the whole day feeling like shit because you don't have sleep. So adjust advice that you receive accordingly, and understand that every solution that you hear in regards to increasing productivity isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. That being said, my first tip to increasing productivity is start small. I tell everybody this whenever I'm having conversations with my friends just about increasing productivity, being more productive. When you're trying to achieve something, or you're trying to achieve many things, you'll have such an easier time breaking that down and focusing on just a smaller amount of goals. And you'll also feel better when you can accomplish each of these small goals, than trying to accomplish 20 or 30 big goals and then feeling like you're not making progress. So if you have 10 goals that you're trying to achieve within the next week, or 10 things that you're trying to get done today, start off small, start off with just 3, and focus on just those 3 things. So pick 3 things that are very important to you and just focus on getting those done, and then you'll feel a lot better. You'll get a lot more dopamine release from just accomplishing each of those things one by one, and you'll feel a lot more productive throughout the day, and you'll feel a lot better that you've accomplished those things, as opposed to trying to accomplish 10 things and essentially becoming overwhelmed because you have too many things to try to accomplish. Focus on 3 things that are important to you. Like I said, we tend to underestimate how long things take. And so if we wake up in the morning with a guideline in our head of what we want to accomplish, and we'll say we want to accomplish 15 things today, but then we end up only accomplishing 2 of those things, we feel bad about ourselves. But a lot of the times we didn't understand that 15 things is a lot to get done throughout the day, and it's not very motivating. It's not a very high morale boost. So start small, move from there. The second best tip that I can offer you guys is be mindful of your goals. Be aware of the goals that you're trying to achieve. Being productive, I find, is a lot easier when you understand the mission that you're trying to accomplish. A lot of the times you're not going to accomplish something that you don't care about, or that's not important to you, because you need to physically care about something to be able to sit down and do the work to get it done. It's easier to do that, and it's easier to conceptualize just sitting down and getting something done when you understand that you're working towards an overall goal. So what that means is, let's say, for example, your goal is to get an A in your class. It'll be a lot easier to just sit down and study and be more productive with studying when you understand that that's the end goal at the end of the semester. So always be mindful of that. Try to write that down, keep it in your phone, just keep it somewhere so that you can always refer back to it when accomplishing your day-to-day tasks. I guess the third tip that I have, which often gets overlooked, is making time for breaks. Like I said, with my first point, a lot of times we underestimate how long things take, and we also underestimate the energy that these things take. So we'll say to ourselves, we want to accomplish X, Y, and Z today, and then not realize that after accomplishing 2 of those things, we're actually really tired and all we want to do is sleep. So if you give yourself time to just reset after each accomplishment, or after each task has been completed, give yourself time to reset, take a break. So for example, if your goal is to go to work, and then when you come home from work, go to the gym, you might find that you don't have energy. But if you come home from work and relax, take a break for 1-2 hours, and then get back at it at the gym, it'll be a lot easier to do that. For some, the break might be 4, for some, the break might be 2, but it'll be a lot easier to do that than just coming straight, off your shift, trying to be a super nigga, trying to go straight into the gym. You feel me? Those are my 3 realistic tips to increasing productivity and like I said, I aim to create a realistic approach whenever I come on here and try to give you guys advice. I try to be as authentic as possible, but also try to factor in the nuances when you are on your goal. So if that helps and you like this video, leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and join the community, because we are actively trying to grow it in my little corner of the internet.